Things change, no one say life hard. Why you never send a penny come a yard? You rich you spend the whole night abroad. Squander your money now you living like dog. Boy get the port come down in a one pants. Broke and have no money but me no response. Listen, this is Bujo Banton, our prophet, Bujo Banton. Spoke this years and years ago. Watch what go on now under Donald Trump. First of all, for my disclaimer, I am not glorifying anybody getting sent home. I understand that everybody is looking for an opportunity to better themselves, and some people take risks and some people don't. Okay? Now, being deported does not mean that you are a bad person. Let's put that out there. And also, I'm a big advocate for getting rid of this deportee stigma that we carry in Jamaica. Them saying you go back to your yard. You reach home. One more. We'll pick up and move on from there. It's not like they sent you to hell. It's not like they sent you to another man's country. You're a place. You just have to go figure out how to acclimate yourself or reacclimate yourself with your place. Some people have it good because they will be coming home to open arms, smiley faces, and loving individuals who care about them genuinely, while others don't have it so good. So they will be coming home once that plane land and them left them out a door. They have nobody. Deported after 33 years is the story of today. Man concerned for family left behind after prison term and removal from the U.S. Tears and fears at 52 as 52 get boot. 52 Jamaicans landed recently in Jamaica. It was put out not too long ago that there are 5,120 Jamaicans immediately on the list right now that ICE is vigorously searching for in the US. As them grab 52, them send them right away. There will be many flights coming in with many more Jamaicans to arrive in Jamaica at some time soon. Stay tuned to our live discussion of how the government needs to handle this so this does not blow back in Jamaica's face. And when I say in Jamaica's face, I mean this does not become something to our detriment as a society, as a country, burden to law-abiding tax-paying citizens, and costly as well. According to the Gleaner, Courtney Wilson appeared lost as he stepped on home soil for the first time in 33 years on Thursday after he and 51 other Jamaicans landed at the Norman Manley International Airport after being deported from the United States. You know, I do these videos quite often. This is in my speech at almost every Morning Thoughts live show where I encourage my Jamaican people to not forget about your people you have in Jamaica. Keep the link is what we call it. Also, don't throw a stone behind you because you don't know what can happen. I can't imagine coming back to Jamaica 33 years later for the first time. Do you know how much Jamaica has changed in 33 years? Do you know how much Jamaica has developed? Do you know so that the run-ins them different? Boy, all who you know not even live which part them live no more. Matter of fact, the people them you know, enough of them dead. They live in other places. Their new family members don't know you and don't want to know you either. You have to go figure it out. So Uncle Sam just dipped 52 of them on one flight. In fact, it was Courtney Wilson's first real sense of freedom in more than a decade, because he recently just spent 13 years in a U.S. prison. He said, I got in some trouble, you know. That was all he was really ready to admit as he spoke to reporters from the news outlet. I just got into some trouble. Now, after emerging from the first of the deportees that were released after hours of processing, so them process them and them just let them go, gone out the road. Thursday's deportation exercise was part of the routine involuntary removal of Jamaican citizens from the North American country, which happens every last Thursday. It's nothing new. Only that Trump is in power now, so it's going to be ramped up. They might be getting bigger flights, or they might be getting more than just every last Thursday, depending on how many of the 5,120 they are able to catch. Because you know, skillful, willful, the man them gone about the place, running, hiding, seeing? Now, it was, however, the first such chartered flight to Jamaica since President Donald Trump returned to office on January 20th, and amid reports that some 5,120 Jamaicans were on a list of close to 1.5 million migrants in the U.S. that are targeted for immediate removal by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or the dreaded ICE. Now, while awaiting the arrival of his brother to pick him up, Wilson expressed concern for his family that is left in the U.S. He noted that he left Jamaica in 1993 and he was residing in Philadelphia in the state of Pennsylvania. He said, "My kids and my grandkids, they are there. It's not a good feeling. I just got a great granddaughter who will be 3 next month, and I have not even met her yet." Noting that he was penniless, he don't have no money. He questioned the money allegedly paid by the American government to the Jamaican government for the deportation process. He said, "I hear that the Americans give the Jamaican government money for every deportee, but we don't see that," he said. "Ask any deportees and them will tell you that. That is the story that we hear," as the man land him in a mix-up. I saw start question Andrew them pocket right away. Where is the money going, sir? He will quickly find out that Jamaica is a place of no accountability. And certain questions it don't even make no sense to ask because there will be no answer for you, right? Wilson said that he counted 6 women on the flight, which landed about 10 a.m. on Thursday. One of the women told the news media outlet that she was away for a short time. She just recently illegally crossed the U.S.-Mexico border only 3 months ago. And boom, boom, she back in our yard. I saw. Them are the people them that I say they will be fine. You know when you touch your family member them and say, "Yo, me I go cross so. Soon link up." And then you show back up 3 months later. Say blood fire them Yankee boy them walk fast, you know, man. Them catch me quick, you know. They rough over there, you know. Somebody said to me yesterday, they said, "SouFlo, a lot of these people might feel desperate and destitute now, especially those who've been away for a long time. But give them 6 months to a year, and some give them a couple of years. They will be thankful that they were deported from the U.S. The way things are going, this could be a blessing in disguise for many of them." I remember one brother told his story, you know, and him said when him did first get deported, all he wanted to do was find his way off the island of Jamaica because he had been gone for so long he didn't understand how things ran in Jamaica. And he was living so large in the U.S., but he got in trouble and he got caught, right? And he was stripped of everything that he thought he had, the X6 Beamer, the this, the that, the nice house, and he was sent back to Jamaica penniless. Years later, he has started a successful courier business company in Jamaica, and he's even hired many other deportees. So not only did he start a company, he also now creates jobs, and he specifically looks out for other deportees who are coming into the country who might not understand or have forgotten how things run. So he's a help in that way. His business is booming, he's doing good, and he has pretty much recovered. And all the things that Wayne did have abroad, he pretty much now has a yard. So he said when it first happened, it felt really bad, and he did not know where to turn. Eventually, looking back now in hindsight, it was a blessing in disguise. Because if him did stay foreign long enough, who's to tell? He probably would have get many more years in prison, or he probably would have been dead by now and not able to take care of his kids or, help his family or anything. So for a lot of these people, it's going to be a blessing in disguise, man. Them just can't see it yet. The air was filled with anticipation as nervous relatives moved about, scanning the faces of all the arriving passengers, looking to try to find their particular family member. It's been 8 years since he went away, one person said. I'm just excited and I'm anxious to see him. See, him lucky, whoever him is. Because you have somebody show up, excited and anxious to see you, that's a good feeling. Tears and hugs followed as others were reunited with their loved ones, though some of them were not as fortunate. A few deportees of the 52 that came in yesterday and landed in Jamaica from the US, they were handed over to the local police for continued investigation into charges that they had absconded. In other words, some of them did get in trouble in Jamaica already, and them did get charged for certain things, and they ran away. They absconded, whether they were let out on bail, and them shoops took off, and then left, ended up in the US, got caught and sent back, and now the JCF is processing them through the system again and realizing, are you did up on the wanted list, man? Are you did I look for from long time? Look at, boom, you drop right in our lap. Pause. One man, whose head was covered, he was taken by the St. James police, while another one was actually wanted for murder in Clarendon. Just step off of the flight, and he was dragged into a nearby holding cell until officers from Clarendon could come and get him from the Norman Manley International Airport. On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, in her debut press briefing, because at the first time she had talked because the job is new to her, she stressed that Donald Trump's administration would be ramping up the deportations. So in other words, Jamaica, get ready, because we're sending a lot of your people back your way. The president has said countless times that he is focused on launching the largest mass deportation operation the United States of America has ever seen. Firstly, getting rid of those who have a criminal record, but sparing no one else in between. That means, although we're trying to get the criminals out, if we get to you and you don't have proper status here, you can go right alongside with the criminals as well. And if you have an individual, a foreign national, who illegally entered the US, you are by definition a criminal, and therefore you too are subject to deportation. You have to understand, we look upon criminal as drug dealer will get caught, murderer will get catch, or them kind of something there. They look at criminal as you broke their immigration laws. You are here illegally, you are breaking a law, therefore you are classified as a criminal as well. Poor granny. Now on Wednesday, the Jamaican government said that the National Security Council was busy assessing risks that are associated with the deportation of Jamaicans with serious criminal backgrounds and was formulating some strategies to mitigate potential threats. They should have been listening to SouFLoTV long time ago, because we gave them the blueprint as to what to do and how to prepare ourselves to handle something like this. It was only a matter of time before other nations got fed up and said they're going to scrape up all our people and send them back to Jamaica. But I realized that our government is kind of like a reactory government, not a proactive government, right? Them wait for the thing to happen and then them react to it frantically instead of having something in place where in case this happens, boom, we got it dealt with and we're good. In a statement yesterday, Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson said that some individuals who are set to be deported may have just breached immigration laws, but have otherwise not really done anything. They're not criminals, apart from just them run off in the people them place and stay there a little bit too long. You overstayed your welcome and them catch you and pitch you back at your yard. Yeah, that's all they did. They may have been engaged in productive employment as well. She said that others have been convicted of serious criminal offenses, including violent crimes, rape, child molestation, murder, you name it. Johnson Smith said that the government was concerned about the potential impact of the anticipated increased return of individuals with serious criminal backgrounds, and they are taking steps to ensure that Jamaican law-abiding tax-paying citizens will remain safe. Anyhow, she urged Jamaicans in the US who are concerned about their immigration status to please go and seek legal professional advice. I don't think the people them did need you to tell them that, ma'am, but I guess so. Now, people, there you have it. The first plane has landed. There will be many more of these planes with many more on it. One thing stick to my mind throughout all of this is this. Remember all the Jamaicans who are citizens in the United States of America who were all about Make America Great Again? Who were die-hearted Donald Trump supporters? Right. Your own people. But I said this, I say a lot of Jamaican people, them not like them own people. They like to see stuff like this happen to their own people. That way they can brag about how for them life good and how them have big job where make enough money and how them drive nice car and all that while you are locked out of these opportunities. Them love see it. Don't be one of those Jamaicans. Alright? The method is each one, teach one. Like Marcus Garvey said. When you go one step up the ladder, you reach back and pull your brother up one step. But unfortunately, we had a lot of Jamaicans who voted for this. Just this. Imagine that. You, they are foreign, concerned about immigration into the US. Like some of your people never come in the wrong way and make it possible for you to enter and come in the right way. Wickedness increaseth. Anyhow, I'm going to leave this one right here. You leave your comments in the comment section below. Look forward to all our other videos and discussions about the impact of this on Jamaica as things progress. And I will meet you there. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.